And welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Giangelo's right here on 224 in Boardman. It is the South Range Raiders show once again. Player profile time. That's a good ovation. You want to hear a great ovation? Give it up for the Galloping Ghost. Ladies and gentlemen, number 11 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts, Gaven Nagy. All right. That's how you get that's called a cheap pop, okay? Yeah. But you get applause everywhere you go. Certainly the applause deserved because I was just informed 12 catches last game, one shy of the record or one shy of breaking the record or the actual record? One shy of the record.
It's all right.
Come on, man. Give it up for him. But you know what? It's one of those, you're not going to take the cheapie. You're not going to take the cheapie. You want it when it counts, and certainly you guys have 3 more games. That's the plan to get it. For you, to records like that, I mean, that's great and all. But to know that you helped your team, you had a game, young man, and you had a big one. So you know, to have a game like that, does it really matter, or is it the W that matters when it's all said and done?
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. It's just it's playoff time, so as long as we come out with the W, any win is a win in our book. So
I mean, you're a baseball guy too. So I mean, you know when you're in the zone. Did you feel like you were in the zone on Friday night?
Yeah, I definitely did. Yeah. For sure.
So when you're in that zone, what is it like? I mean, is it just like you walk into the huddle and you just look at T and you're like, feed me the ball? Or, I mean, if you don't know T, you can Brad Pitt or whatever he wants to be at that moment.
No, it's just having fun. You just tell how much fun we were having on the field.
You guys were having a blast.
Yeah, it's just how
when it's those situations, and listen, you've been known to lay some lumber yourself. When you guys are hitting hard like that and people are, I mean, there was moments that Garraway was a little bit slow to get up. You could tell that they were gassed. You could tell that they were getting hit hard. Does that kind of make you guys stronger? I mean, does that for you, if you're seeing that on, let's say, the other side of the field, or you're seeing that after you hit somebody up and they're getting up late, are you, like, jacked? You're like, all right, well, give me another one. Come my way again.
Yeah, we definitely noticed that if someone's getting up slow, the team, if they're not helping up their players or whatever, we can tell they're breaking. So just keep on hammering the nail.
All right, so being that, you had a stint on the injury reserve list, essentially, you got knocked out of the Poland game. Now you guys are playing Poland. Is it a revenge tour for Gaven Nagy, or is it just you're going to play the game as it is?
As much as I would like to think of it as that, it's just another game. So I just want to take it as that.
Dude, how headstrong are you? It's just another game. I'm freaking out, and I'm, like, safely in the press box. Like, I'm ready to get down there and get down to work. You guys are just cool, calm, and collected. And I know I've asked you this before, has going the distance and winning that championship, has it set a new precedent? Has it set the bar for you guys that Week 14 is great, but it's not enough for us?
It definitely has. It definitely knows, tells us what we're capable of. It's been done before, so we can definitely do it again.
To play a team twice, I mean, how challenging is it? You guys are looking probably at more film. You're doing things a little bit different this time. I talked to Coach Rock the other day, and he said something that I will carry the rest of my days. You're not the same team that played Poland in Week 6 either.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's definitely hard playing a team twice in a season. I don't know if you remember in baseball, we played Lakeview 3 times, so it's definitely not you're not used to it, but you definitely get another look at them. You deeper into what they're trying to do.
Do you feel like you have an advantage? I mean, is it a situation where you almost feel comfortable because you have that foundational aspect of the film that you've watched? You guys are very familiar with Poland. Obviously, they're in your conference. You guys have played them for the last 4 years. Do you feel like, okay, we can add some wrinkles, or we can look at this and we can get them because you have that familiarity with the team?
Yeah, I would say you can always just look at what they're doing. Just pick out little things that you notice since you just keep on watching the same film over and over.
All right, you told me not to quiz you on actors, so we're not going to do that. But I will ask you, if The Galloping Ghost was a Netflix movie, who would play Gaven Nagy?
I'll definitely have to say probably Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
Identical. Like, you're twins. I mean, I could see it. What would the movie be about? Would it be action? Would it be a rom-com?
Yeah, it would definitely be action-packed, but definitely funny.
You strike me as a rom-com guy.
Nah.
Look at that smile. He knows it, too. The prom queen, whatever. All right, so let's talk about other Netflix series or specials. So let's say, I don't know, Luke Starkey had his own Netflix movie. Who would play Luke Starkey? Who'd be a good fit? You could just say the guy from, and we'll fill in the blanks.
All right.
By the way,
Actually,
Henry Rowan Gardner. Does anybody know who Henry Rowan Gardner is? This is money, Henry Rowan Gardner, right? Like, we could do Rookie of the Year Part 2, and you could go in there, and you'd be a dead ringer. But Kevin Hart works, too. Anyway. Luke Starkey. What would the story of Luke Starkey, what would the title of Luke Starkey's movie be? Be careful. He hits extremely hard, I heard.
probably something with food.
With food?
Yeah.
No chicken left behind.
Yeah, something like that.
We talked about your family last time. We talk about your family every time. Once more, I mean, your family is incredible. You guys are incredibly close. What do they mean to you from a standpoint of every week showing up? I mean, I think your mom has shed more tears this year than any mom I've ever seen. Like, she is not ready for this to be over. I mean, what are the conversations like, after the game with her?
Well, it definitely means everything to me that they're in the stands. Not just my mom, dad, and my sister, but more my family, my cousins, aunts, uncles, everyone. I wouldn't say there's much conversations after the game, just a lot of pictures with everyone.
Yeah, I know. I've been behind the train whenever the pictures are coming through. Like, it's like a kissing booth for you. It's just one after the next after the next. It's incredible.
Yeah.
But how lucky are you to have that? I mean, you're going to have every memory you could ever dreamt of.
Yeah. So
in your senior year.
Yeah, everything I could ask for.
All right, so this time of year, you guys are one of the last to do it. What's most exciting about that for you? To have all the eyes on you. You're going to have upwards of 6 to 7 media outlets broadcasting one game on Friday night. To be the main event, the biggest game possibly in the Youngstown area in the last 2 decades. What does that mean to you?
It means the world. It's everything. I would definitely say I'm mostly excited for the atmosphere that is going to be at the stadium. It's going to be packed. So.
What do you want to see? I mean, do you want to turn around and just see no seats?
I just want to see everyone going crazy. That's what I'm looking forward to.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, the galloping ghost himself, Mr. Gaven Nagy. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.